deliver 2 seminars to you in this university. This is my first one, and tomorrow I think from 10 to 12 or 11 to 10 to 12, I think we'll have the second talk, which is more on the introductory of nanotechnology. And what I'm going to talk today is a little bit more on the process or my own experiences on how to conduct quality research so that you earn recognition by publications. Alright, allow me to take a few tens of minutes to introduce to you where is Mission Tech. And this is the view of the campus. It's not a big campus, and actually the population, the student population is about half of FMU. We are among the top school in the United States in terms of research and education. And this is my research group at the Department of Physics. We actually focus on using materials like nanotubes and nanowires and some other nanomaterials to fabricate devices and going for applications including sensing and electronics devices. And this is just a quick view on some of the so-called cover pages that we earn from our review articles, from our review chapters, as well as the cover images. For example, up here, this one is the book that I edited recently, and we have a couple of book chapters and some book chapters in some of these books, and also encyclopedia chapters and even CD-ROM has been published here, and review articles as well as the journal cover image that we earn, and also technical magazine cover that we have earned as we have been recognized for some of the excellent research work that we have done at Mission Tech. I have to warn you that it is much tougher to earn a cover image in journal or article or books, because they will be maybe 10 to 100 times much tougher than publishing a journal. Okay, this is the quick contents of my talk. All right, only 4 sections. First of all, I will tell you very briefly what I mean peer recognition here. And then I will introduce to you what I believe is important, the so-called QOQ factor, quality, originality, and quantity. Okay, this factor. And I will give you as many examples as I have, my own first-hand experiences, my own examples on what are the so-called QOQ, how to justify the QOQ factors here. And more importantly, finally, I hope to share with you what I think is important for you to get started, to run good research. All right, so without further delay, the first part of my talk, what is peer recognition? Okay? Peer means your colleagues, people work just like you. Did they recognize you or admit that you are among the best? Okay, you are high quality researcher. So if you wanted to earn your friends to recognize you as a successful person, how are they going to judge this? Okay, so this is what I think it is. It's not based on number of publications. All right, you know that. Well, I assume that most of you attended the first talk this morning. How many of you are not attending this first talk this morning? A few of you only, right? And how many of you are not students? Not students. So the rest are all students, right? And most of you graduate student or undergraduate students? Postgraduate student. This is excellent. So because this talk is not only for the current researcher, also for the future researchers. So never too early to learn about how to do well. And publications, you should aware that become at least a graduate student or what you call postgraduate student in Malaysia, you need to publish your research work, okay? And here, peer recognition is not simply by number of publications, but what I think is this. I know that there's a lot of KPI for you to meet in company and as well as in some university. So I have to warn you, especially to the student, do not simply make up your data to meet your KPI. Do you know what is making data? Fabricating data. This is very serious. Okay? You will kill your career. Okay? You cannot make fake data so that you can publish. This is very important issues. Never do it. So the first thing I warn my students when they come to my research group is this. I don't expect my students to be as bright as Einstein, but I hope they are honest and hardworking, like me. That's it. Okay? So don't fabricate data and do not publish paper that will kill your career. Okay? But however, it does not mean that you don't have to publish data. Okay? So you have to keep publish your data. Okay? And publish the regular and real research data that you have while you are working on your world champion data. Because as a researcher, you have to be, very motivated. You want to be the first in the world, the best in the world. So you have to produce a world champion data. So in order to do that, it is not easy, right? It takes years to develop, to learn the experiences. But that's okay. You don't always get your world champion data, but just publish what you have, as long as that data is valuable to the community, right? So it's very simple. You don't always get champion data, so doesn't matter if you publish to some journal that is not having very high impact factor for the time being. You just have to keep publishing to some of the well-recognized journal, and then while you are still continue working on getting your best data. All right. So as long as you do it right, contribute to the community. You are not cheating. You are at least a good researcher. Okay? And as I say, peer recognition is just not by the number of publications, but if your publication is making contribution to the new understanding of the field, even though there is not a world champion data, okay, if you continue doing that, your peer will know you, okay, because they are reading journal. So why your peer will know you? This is what I call the so-called quality, originality, and quantity factor, okay, QOQ factors.